If you've got Capricorn as your sun, moon, or rising sign, this angel card reading is for you. We're starting with balance, which is a good place to start. Expectancy, faith, and light. Ooh, what's coming up for you, Capricorn? Are you creating something in your life? Maybe for some of you, you are expecting, but for the majority, I feel this relates to birthing an idea or a new way of doing things. So let's just get some clarity with some tarot. I am pulling from the Rider-Waite deck as well after, so stick around. Let's see what we have for you, Capricorn. Balance. Ace of Cups. Where in your life are you needing to focus more on self-care? Because that's what I'm picking up from this. It's maybe there's been a bit of an imbalance, either too much time by yourself or not enough time with people that you connect with. Because I know it's easy to kind of get stuck into doing your own thing, especially if you're an introvert. And that's great, but you do need the balance of connecting with people. That's what really lets the heart energy flow for you. So let's pull that. We're gonna go in a little deeper here so you can see what's happening. There we go. All right, expectancy. I'm curious to see what all of this looks like together as well, so we'll make it make sense. You have the Chariot. I think you already have an idea of what you want to do or create, or there's decisions to be made, and it's important for you to not get stuck in deciding what to do, which way to go. The Chariot is reminding you that the universe rewards action. So even if you're not sure, just pick something and go with it. And that's going to lead you to the next thing, so you're going to know what step to take. But you can't plan everything to death, okay? I mean, it's one thing to expect things, but you can't just sit there and wait for it, is what I'm picking up. The Chariot is saying just take some action. And you can still expect things, but when you take action, you are in flow with energy. Energy loves movement. So let's see what we have for faith. Faith to me is always trust. Trust in yourself, trust in the universe. Trust in the time you take by yourself is going to really help you understand whatever it is you need and want. It's going to allow you to up level. And I love this, what introvert doesn't like hermit mode? And it's just showing you that when you come from that place of being open-hearted and taking action where you can, when you can, your reward is to really trust who you are. Get to know yourself on a deeper level. Sometimes people are afraid of that, but have faith and trust that those moments are there. They're constructed throughout your day and throughout your life for a reason, even if it's not what we want at the time. An expectancy, we expect things to turn out in a certain way, and it doesn't always work that way. So instead of pushing against it and keep going in the wrong direction, trust that you take a moment, start tuning into your own intuition, and that's going to be something that can really guide you. And let's see what we have for light. 10 of Cups. It's focusing on how you connect and harmonize your thoughts and your emotions. And we're going right from the Ace of Cups all the way to the 10. So this stuff in between is just the path you're meant to take. It's the journey you're meant to explore. So even if you're not sure, you planned something and it's not working out the way you want, having that trust that you're focused on the outcome of feeling totally fulfilled, feeling aligned with the way you're meant to connect and be. All right, let's pull some Rider-Waite to go with each one of those as well, just to go deeper. So balance and the Ace of Cups. Ooh, definitely balance. Two of Pentacles. And this is reminding you that you need to balance your inner and outer world. Okay, you've got to balance what's going on in your material world, stuff going on in your work, in the things you do for vocation, as well as being connected and aligned with your emotions. And maybe some of you, this is a space where you've been kind of struggling with, because maybe you're in a job or you're having to do things that you really don't enjoy doing. So this is reminding you that we all go through that, but what you focus on is what weighs the most, right? Let's move on. Expectancy and the Chariot. More Pentacles. Wow, this is interesting. Page of Pentacles. It's reminding you that you are the one who is manufacturing the world around you, right? Thoughts become things, right? Beliefs are what helps things to move along. And when you remind yourself that it's okay to be new at something, even if you're of a more mature age, like we constantly, if we're living life to its fullest, there's things that we are new at or want to, try again, get another kick at the can, right? So what do you expect, right? You want that success in your life. That's important for you, right? Let's move this a little bit. Okay. All right. Trying to just get a better perspective here. Sorry. Okay. So Faith and the Hermit. We have the Emperor. This is your I love that it comes with the Hermit, because this is reminding you of what your spiritual connection is when it comes to things in your life. How to make that connection from just doing things because that's how they've always been done, or doing things because you believe in them fully. And taking that time. And it's interesting because sometimes I have another video, I'll pop a link for the difference between the Emperor and the Hierophant, because there is governing and ruling. The Emperor to me is your physical world and doing the things you can to be aligned with your financial success. This globe he's holding in his hand, I'm seeing as a pentacle, which is quite interesting. We've got lots of pentacles here. Let's see, we've got one more card here, and let's see what it all reads together. King of Swords. This is reminding you that you have lots of experience and intelligence, especially when it comes to your own life. And I'm picking up, don't let the past govern your present. So you can really trust that you have the knowledge, the skills to create what you need moving forward. Let's see how this all looks together. We have a lot of masculine energy here. It's interesting that both of these are holding in their right hand, a tool. To me, this is showing you that you have a lot more choice and ability to use your own skills. And it's really allowing things to happen in a way that you're just focused on staying open-hearted, focusing on your goals, trusting to take the time you need to really recommit to yourself. That to me feels like recommitment to yourself. And things are going to come along and happen that remind you that you need to take that time. You need to balance things out in a way that reminds you that you don't always have to be the leader, even though, we got the Emperor and the King of Swords. It's reminding yourself it's okay to be new at something, because sometimes ignorance is bliss, as they say, right? But we do have expectancy here, so it's really trusting that you don't always know the outcome. Back in the day, before gender reveal parties and stuff like that, you didn't know what gender you were going to give birth to. That expectancy, you had to deal with whatever came in the moment it was meant to come. And nothing stops, right? Chariot is reminding you that action is always happening. So do you want to be a little more in control of it, or do you just want to be along for the ride? The choice is always yours. There's going to be circumstances where both of those are going to be great at different times, and it's trusting that. It's trusting and governing your way of taking those actions, and trusting that you have that ability to use your own street smarts to keep that balance going. Well, there you have it, Capricorn. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you in another one. Peace.